Hello everyone. Well, here's a fun piece you can play with both hands together in your first week of piano lessons. It's called The Bear by Rebikov, and it goes like this. Okay, so it's very modern sounding, but you can hear the bear, you can imagine the bear. So let's start off first of all with the left hand. Did you notice why this is an easy piece? It's because the left hand is just doing the same thing. So it's finding an F, and you just go to the left of the group of 3 black notes. There's a group of 2, a group of 3. You go to the left. If you're an absolute beginner, this is how you would find F. It's this white note. And you're going to find this F and then this F. So the lowest 2 Fs on the piano. And you're going to play the bottom one and the top one. You're going to play the bottom one with your 5th finger, the pinky. And you're going to play the top one with your thumb. And this is what the left hand does throughout the entire piece. Okay, so take a moment to familiarize yourself with that left hand, and when you're ready, we'll practice the right hand. Now, the right hand does only 2 different things, believe it or not. So the first thing is you're going to find a B. So the B is at the end of the group of 3 black notes, and you're going to use your middle finger on the B, and you're going to also find the C sharp, which is the first of the group of 2 black notes, and you're going to play that. And then you're going to play an A with your index finger, and you're going to play a G with your thumb. So A, B, C sharp, and G. So once you find all of those notes, you can play this. So the first little germ of the melody is this. Notice I'm not trying to make a pretty sound at all because it's a bear after all, right? And that's the sound the bear makes. So it's B, B, C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, B, A, G, A, B, B, B. So that's it. That's all there is to that. So you're going to find a B, a C sharp, an A, and a G. Right? Now the other thing, this is good to learn quarter notes and eighth notes, because the first 2 notes are quarter notes, they get a whole beat. And then the next notes are eighth notes. So what we could do is think about the quarter notes. If you're thinking about a beat, if you said walk, 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 walk. Now the beat is your hand clap. And for the eighth notes, if you thought running, 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 running. So you see, I'm saying 2 syllables for each clap for an eighth note. It's the same for the notes. Walk, walk, running, walk, running, 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 walk. So some notes are twice as fast as other notes. Okay, so now you can try to put this together slowly. So your left hand is doing running, running. So you can practice playing 1 note to 2 notes here. See, there are 2 notes. You can just practice 1 of those. And then the other thing is that the right hand is longer than the left hand, right? The right hand is, but yet the left hand is. So to put that together, that that's measure 1. Measure 2 is this. So notice you have to keep your left hand going. Your left hand plays all 4 eighth notes. That's the second measure of the tune. The third measure of the tune is this. You can practice each one of these alone. And then the fourth measure is this. So to put it together, so now you already know the next 4 bars because the next 4 bars are exactly the same. Okay, so that's that, right? So now the left hand, remember, does the same thing. So now we have a different part. So this is the only other part. So you're going to find a D flat, which is the same as C sharp. So if I go this way, C, C sharp. But if I go this way, D, D flat. So black notes have 2 names. D flat and F. And then I'm going to use my second finger, 1, 2, 3, 4, and my fourth finger. So F is at the beginning of the group of 3, and D flat is the beginning of the group of 2. And then I want to play an E flat and a G. So E flat, E, E flat, C, D, E, E flat, G. G is right next to F, F, G. So that's our next part. You could also take a picture of the keyboard in your mind and copy the notes that I'm playing. And then the next part goes like this. We need a B at the end of the group of 3 and a D sharp. So C, D, D sharp. And then a C sharp and an A. And then a B and a D sharp. Notice that this is cookie cutter, right? These are all the interval of a third. So if I went from C to D, that would be the interval of a second. 2 letters involved. If I went C, D, E, that would be a third. So there's your third. So notice that these are all skipping 1 letter. So if I were spelling in D flat, it would be D flat, E flat, F. So there are 3 letters involved. So all thirds. And we come right back to our note, our first note. So D flat and F, E flat and G, D flat and F, and then B and D sharp, A and C sharp, B and D sharp, D flat. And now you can practice getting each one of those together with the left hand. So the first measure, the second measure, the third measure, and the fourth measure. So now you may pause the video and practice that. You, believe it or not, you know the whole piece right now, even though we're only halfway through, because it all repeats. Okay, so now we can do all 4 of the third bars, the ones that have the thirds. So here we go. And this repeats. So now when we get to this part, this next part, it's the same as the beginning. That's the whole piece. So let's play it through one more time and make sure we have all the parts. And I'll go slowly this time, right? So if you want to see it up the tempo, you can watch the beginning of the video again. So here it is, a little slower. So you start with F's, and then B, A, B, B. Then we find our thirds. Back to the beginning. Then loud. Well, I hope you have fun with that. Have a great day, and as always, thanks for watching.